Well, thank you again for having us here tonight and asking some very tough questions and making us think things we hadn't thought of. I appreciate it. You opened my mind a little bit. During this campaign, I've learned a lot about myself and also about the county. I grew up here. I've spent most of my life here. Now, one of the things I do want to say, we talk about we do not want our kids to leave the county. We want to provide opportunities for them here. And I agree, we do have to do that. But most kids, as soon as they're out of high school, either want to go to college, technical school, or somewhere away from mom and dad. So I think we need to realize that though they may leave at first, we have to offer them something to come back to. Something that appeals to them and not necessarily the type of things that have appealed to previous generations. Yeah, I agree with Ben. We have to have high-speed internet. We really have to work on that, and it's such a big problem. And we're not the only place in West Virginia that's suffering from it, or in the state, or in the nation. There's lots of places where we have that problem. So, but we have to offer them things, jobs with meaning, not jobs where you work 3 months out of the year and then you're laid off or you're drawing low earnings, which happens in our tourism industry. To me, as county commissioner, I want to work with our state representatives, our state agencies and departments to bring things to this county that are appealing to our young people. I'd like to have technical centers built that could train even our older people, so they're more apt to find a job in today's job market. I'm really excited about the Go Marlington program. We're having a meeting this Thursday, and the possibility of now we may have a commercial kitchen in the Marlington area. I'm excited about that. These are things as we move forward and work with the farm to table agricultural business. Could mean a lot to us. I mean, if we can get the commercial kitchen, then a cannery may not be that far behind. That can appeal to people working from home, older people, younger people, middle-aged people. I want to thank everybody for letting me speak tonight, and I do want to say for me, it's an honor to run for county commission. I've lived in this county and worked in this county for over 50 years, and I never thought I was old enough or knew enough until this stage of my life to feel like I even qualified to be a commissioner and to follow in the footsteps of some of the gentlemen and lady who went before me. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Grosclose, go ahead.
Yes, I've considered myself a public servant pretty much my entire working life. My little businesses worked right in your homes my entire life almost. And you've trusted me with your real and personal assets, and I appreciate that. I've served the public on various little boards of stockyards in southern states, and I'm currently president of the Farmland Protection Board. I served on the Board of Education. I would like to continue to serve you as your commissioner. I will always be a friend to the school board and the senior citizens. If allowed the opportunity to serve as commissioner, I will reduce my other endeavors to allow the time required. And whether that's a trip to Charleston or just a lot of time spent researching the answers, or what I believe to be the answer. The only promise I'm going to make is I promise to do my best to make an informed decision on whatever the issue may be, and do my best to represent the majority and what I believe to be what's best for the future in the long haul. I'm not much of a salesman. Years ago, my granddad said there's one of your most valuable assets is your reputation, and I have worked very hard to earn continue that in the commissioner's seat. And I'm not going to tell you that I'm the answer to the world. I'm not. I can tell you that. But I certainly consider myself, I think, open-minded and trustworthy and dependable, and I, have every intention of doing the best job I know how for the public. And as you can now tell, I'm not much of a public speaker or a salesman. My best spokesperson is probably your neighbor. I encourage you to ask them how they've been treated in the past, and I feel confident you'll hear good things. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Wilfall.
Thank you once again. I want to take a couple seconds to finish up my pipeline question since I used up all my time with that. I want to be a voice of the people in the pipeline. At this current time, I feel the county is split, and I need to do more research and find out where the exact route's going to go and the effects it's going to have on the property owners of the county before I can make a concrete stand on the pipeline. With me, I'm tremendously involved in our community. I'm the vice president of the Pocahontas County Chamber of Commerce. I oversee the Roadkill Cook-Off and Autumn Harvest Festival. I serve on the Pocahontas County Convention Visitors Bureau and chair the Education Committee there. I've served on the Stockyard Pocahontas Producers Board, Southern States Farm Bureau. So, I know what leadership's about. I support our community in order, like I said before, in order to represent a community, you must be able to first support them. We need a voice on the county commission for the children, the seniors, the veterans, and all families and all the forms that they take. We need a vision that bridges divides and understands issues better at the forefront for all families in Pocahontas County. We have to be responsive, inclusive, and make effort in providing the representation we need. We must build an environmentally sustainable, economically vibrant community where we can all work, live, and play. We have the right to economic growth, raise a healthy family, and we need accountable county government. We have to embrace technology, and like I said, I can't say it enough, we have to work towards bettering the internet service in Pocahontas County. If resources are invested into our economy now, future generations will be able to enjoy, the higher level of economic growth. Our businesses will produce more goods, and jobs will continue to grow for, my children, your children, and grandchildren, whatever the case may be. My demonstrated leadership skills and qualifications are vast and provide a concrete foundation for progress, something our county desperately needs. And I want to be a working commissioner and develop those close relationships with my community and between all local government agencies. I would like to ask everyone that's listening or watching, for your support and your vote next Tuesday on May 10th. And by ending, I want to commend the other two candidates sitting here with me on running a clean race. We see so much negativity in our current political process, and I want to commend them on running clean races. It's so much easier to be able to go out in public and talk to people instead of having to take up for negative comments. So I want to thank both of them publicly for that right now. Thank you.
Thank you.